9,998, 9,999, 10,000. Hey there, just working on getting my 10,000 steps in for the day. So thanks again for joining me for another segment of Megan's Movement Minute. Today I'm going to talk about step-ups. So I have our box over here that we use here at FLD for step-ups here in the gym, but in everyday life we're performing step-ups. When we go upstairs, obviously, when we step in and out of cars, even when we step up off of the curb. All of those patterns can be trained here in the gym by doing step-ups. For some people, step-ups is actually really intimidating and can be a really challenging move. So how do we train those people who might not feel comfortable or are strong enough to actually conquer a step up, you might ask? Well, the first thing that we can do is we can not even step up on the box, but we can work on creating that tension. So a previous video that I posted, I talked about our foundation, especially when we go to press overhead, but the same thing lies true here for doing our step up. So we have to have a good solid foundation. So if that foot is not planted properly, it's going to affect everything up the chain, which is going to affect our strength and our mobility when we go to execute our step up. So what you can do, we can do a whole slew of different things. So I'm just going to talk about an overhead press. So you can put one foot on the box. Again, we're not actually going to step up, but I want you to put intent in that foot as if you would. So I'm going to pull my handles apart and pushing into the box. I'm staying tall. Now press up overhead. You can do this with a sandbag. You can do this with a kettlebell. You can even do this with a band and pull against the wall. But we're still putting the intent in this foot. So my foot's not just hanging out here and I don't let my hips wiggle around, but I'm really pushing in to get that solid foundation. So once you are ready to progress somebody onto doing a step up, it still can be challenging even if they feel comfortable starting with the tension. So one thing that we do here is we can use some bands for some extra feedback. So we can loop this band right around your foot, which is again going to help us really plug that foot in to the box. So once we have that, again, that foundation established, the foot is engaged, so the ankles aligned, the knees aligned, etc. So it goes all the way up the chain. Then I can actively again push into the floor, come up nice and tall, and then again slide my way back down. Again, if you have somebody who's intimidated by doing step-ups, even just practice that before stepping up. So getting all of that tension, getting ready to step up, and then when they feel confident, add some extra feedback mechanisms so that way they can really challenge, or that way they can really channel that good solid foundation before they do step up. So go out there and get your 10,000 steps in for the day. Maybe not on a box as big as mine, but that's okay. So now that you know better, let's go out and do better so we can all be better.